Does this sound painfully familiar? It's the middle of the night. The house is silent, and once again, you're awake. Not because of noise, not because of stress, but because your bladder is calling the shots. You sit on the edge of the bed, already tired, already frustrated, knowing this isn't the first trip tonight and probably won't be the last. Each step toward the bathroom feels heavier than the one before, and as you return to bed, your mind races with the same quiet question. Is this just aging? Most people assume it is. They accept broken sleep as the price of getting older. They accept groggy mornings, afternoon exhaustion, foggy thinking, and the slow loss of joy that comes with never truly resting. But listen very carefully. This does not have to be your future. I'm Dr. Sophia Jain. I've spent more than decades working with the bladder, the kidneys, and the delicate systems that control urination. I've sat across from thousands of patients who felt exactly like you do right now. Tired, embarrassed, convinced nothing could change. And I've watched those same people reclaim their nights. Tonight, I'm going to share a strategy used quietly in urology clinics. It's not a pill. It's not a procedure, it's not extreme. It's about how and when you drink fluids, and once you understand it, you'll wonder why no one ever explained this sooner. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn doesn't just improve sleep. It protects your brain, your heart, your balance, and your independence. Here's something most people never hear. Up to 70% of adults over 60 wake up at least once every night to urinate. Many wake up 2, 3, even 4 times. This condition has a name. It's called Nocturia. And I need you to understand something important. While Nocturia is common, it is not normal. It is a warning signal. A quiet one, but a serious one. In medicine, we call Nocturia a silent epidemic because people don't talk about it. They feel embarrassed. They normalize it. They suffer quietly. But I hear the real stories. I hear about the man who stopped woodworking because his hands shook from exhaustion, the woman who fell on the way to the bathroom and never fully recovered, the couples sleeping in separate rooms because one partner's night never truly ends. This goes far beyond inconvenience. Every nighttime bathroom trip increases the risk of falls. Half asleep, low light, poor balance, one misplaced step can change a life forever. For older adults, a fall is often the beginning of a long decline. Then there's the brain. Deep sleep isn't optional. It's when your brain clears waste, repairs neurons, and locks in memories. When sleep is interrupted again and again, that cleaning process never finishes. The result? Brain fog, poor concentration, memory problems that people wrongly blame on age. Over time, fragmented sleep is linked to higher risk of cognitive decline. Your heart suffers too. Each sudden awakening triggers a surge of stress hormones. Blood pressure spikes, heart rate jumps. When this happens multiple times every night, your cardiovascular system never gets a break. And finally, the emotional cost. Chronic exhaustion steals patience. It steals motivation. It steals joy. It can quietly lead to anxiety and depression. You stop feeling like yourself. So why does this happen more often with age? Several reasons. At night, your body produces less antidiuretic hormone, or ADH. This hormone tells your kidneys to slow urine production while you sleep. With less ADH, urine keeps forming when it should be slowing. Bladder capacity may shrink slightly over time. And there's a factor almost no one talks about: fluid redistribution. If your ankles swell during the day, that fluid doesn't disappear. When you lie down, gravity releases it back into circulation. Your kidneys filter it, your bladder fills, and a few hours later, you wake up. Now, before we fix this, we must clear away the myths that make nocturia worse. The first myth sounds logical, but causes harm. I drink as little water as possible during the day. This backfires. Dehydration concentrates urine. Concentrated urine irritates the bladder lining, making it hypersensitive. The bladder sends urgent signals even when it isn't full. Then, later in the day, thirst hits hard. You drink more in the afternoon or evening, and your body processes that fluid right when you're trying to sleep. Less daytime water often means more nighttime urination. The second myth is believing you simply have a small bladder. In most adult cases, bladder size is not the main issue. The real problem is nighttime urine production. You could have a large bladder, but if your kidneys are active all night, you'll still wake up. Blaming bladder size keeps you stuck. The third myth may be the most damaging. A drink before bed helps me relax. Alcohol suppresses ADH and acts as a diuretic. That means more urine and lighter sleep. Even one drink in the evening can sabotage your entire night. Once these myths are removed, we can finally build the solution. And this is where everything changes. The goal is not to drink less. The goal is to drink smarter. This is the hydration strategy we teach patients who want their nights back. It's simple, it's structured, and it works with your biology instead of fighting it. The method is built around 5 principles: adjust, soften, stop, integrate, manage. When applied correctly, this approach transforms nighttime bladder behavior without medication. And in a moment, I'll walk you through each step in a way you can start using today. But before I do, take a second. If this is already making sense, if you're realizing why nothing else worked before, tap the like button now. It helps this reach people who are suffering quietly, just like you were.
Now, let's walk through the method itself. This approach doesn't ask you to suffer, it asks you to realign timing. The first principle is adjust. This means shifting most of your fluid intake to the first half of the day. The guideline I give patients is simple and effective. Aim to consume about 75% of your daily liquids before 4 in the afternoon. Start your morning with intention. As soon as you wake up, drink 1 or 2 full glasses of water. This jumpstarts kidney filtration while your body is upright and active. Through the morning, take steady sips. Don't wait until thirst hits. Thirst is already dehydration asking for help. Have a glass with lunch. Keep hydration consistent, not rushed. By mid-afternoon, your body should already be well hydrated. Your kidneys have had hours to process fluid while you're moving, walking, and upright. This is how you work with gravity instead of against it. The second principle is soften. From 4 in the afternoon onward, hydration doesn't stop suddenly, it tapers. If you feel thirsty, take a small amount, half a glass, a few sips, enough to stay comfortable, not enough to load the system. Dinner is especially important. Eat at least 3 hours before bed. During dinner, drink only what's necessary to swallow food, not a full glass, just enough. This gentle reduction sends a signal to your kidneys that nighttime is approaching. The third principle is stop. This is the most important rule. Create a 2-hour sacred window before bedtime with no liquids at all. If you go to bed at 10, your last drink is at 8. No exceptions. Those 2 hours give your kidneys time to finish filtering and allow your bladder to empty before sleep begins. If your mouth feels dry, rinse and spit, or take the smallest sip possible, but avoid drinking. Breaking this rule almost guarantees a 1 to 3 a.m. wake-up. This is the core of the method. And here's where many people feel a shift. They realize the problem was never how much they drank, it was when. Now, we strengthen the system. The fourth principle is integrate. Hydration isn't just water, it's absorption. In the morning, add a small pinch of unrefined sea salt and a splash of leaven to your first glass of water. The sodium helps water move into cells. The potassium supports fluid balance. This improves hydration efficiency early in the day, which often reduces thirst later on. The fifth principle is manage. This refers to dinner. Certain foods sabotage nighttime bladder control. Avoid spicy or acidic foods late in the day. They irritate the bladder lining. Limit sugar and refined carbohydrates at night. Blood sugar spikes increase urine production. Avoid soups, watermelon, cucumbers, and other high-water foods at dinner. Eat those earlier. Eliminate caffeine and chocolate in the evening. Instead, choose protein and cooked vegetables. This stabilizes blood sugar and reduces nighttime urine signals. Now pause for a moment. If this feels different than anything you've been told before, if it finally explains why you were doing everything right and still waking up, that's because most advice ignores timing completely. And we're not finished yet. These next techniques amplify results. The first is double voiding. Right before bed, use the bathroom while sitting down. Yes, men included. Sitting relaxes the pelvic floor and allows more complete emptying. After you finish, stay seated for 30 to 60 seconds. Lean forward slightly. Try again. Often, more urine comes out. That extra amount is frequently the difference between sleeping through the night and waking up at 3. Make this a nightly ritual. The second technique is leg elevation. If your ankles swell during the day, fluid is pooling there. 1 to 2 hours before bed, elevate your legs above heart level while reading or watching television. This allows fluid to return to circulation before you lie down. Your kidneys process it while you're awake. You eliminate it before bed. Compression socks during the day can also help reduce fluid buildup. The third technique is salt control. While a pinch of salt in the morning helps absorption, too much salt overall causes water retention and increased thirst. Processed foods are the biggest culprits. Reducing excess sodium supports bladder health and lowers blood pressure at the same time. Now, let me tell you something important. This is not theory. One of my patients, a man in his 70s, hadn't slept through the night in years. His hands shook from fatigue, his hobbies disappeared, his confidence faded. 2 weeks after applying this protocol, he called me. He slept 7 hours straight. 7. He said, "Doctor, I forgot what that feels like." That transformation is possible for you, starting tonight. Reclaiming sleep isn't about willpower, it's about alignment. Adjust hydration earlier, soften intake in the afternoon, stop completely 2 hours before bed, support your body with smart techniques. If this information helped you understand your body better, take a moment and subscribe. New guidance like this can protect your health for years to come. And I'd like you to do one more thing. Go to the comments and write the number of times you currently wake up at night. No shame, no judgment, just awareness. By sharing, you're not only taking your first step, you're letting others know they're not alone. Tonight, you have a choice: another restless night or the beginning of real rest. Prepare your body correctly and give yourself the sleep you deserve.